In this video, we're going to show you how to set up a CRM automation. An automation is a rule that fires on its own when something happens to a lead, sending an email, creating a task, moving them along the pipeline. In this video, we'll build a real one end-to-end. The moment you mark a lead as one, automatically remind a patient coordinator to book the surgery date. An automation is a rule that fires by itself when something happens, without anyone clicking a button. Classic example: the moment you mark a lead as one, typically because the patient has paid their deposit and committed to surgery, Velastria automatically creates a task for one of your patient coordinators to ring them and book the surgery date. Nobody has to remember. The rule does the remembering. Let's build exactly that end to end. Start by hovering CRM in the top navigation. Click the Automations link, the one with the lightning bolt in the Operations column. The Automation Hub is a single-page app. It boots in your browser, takes a second or two. Up at the top, a strip confirms you're looking at CRM automation specifically. There's a global version of this page showing every automation across the practice, but the CRM filtered view is the one you'll want 99% of the time. 3 tabs across the top. My Rules. The automations you and your team have built. System. Pre-built rules that ship with Velastria. An activity. A log of every time an automation has fired recently. Right now this tenant has no rules yet, so we get a friendly empty state and a single big button to start the very first one. Click Create your first rule for CRM. That opens the AI Rule Builder, by far the easiest way to write an automation. You just describe what you want in plain English, and the AI builds the rule for you. Here it is. There's a text box at the bottom, just like a chat window. You type what you want to happen, and the AI works out which trigger and which action it needs. Let's describe ours. When a CRM lead's outcome is set to 1, immediately create a task titled Book Surgery Date, assigned to any patient care coordinator, asking them to ring the patient and lock in a surgery date. Hit Enter to send. The AI reads what you've asked for, works out which trigger and action fit, and assembles the rule. Behind the scenes, the AI is matching your sentence against every trigger and action Velastria supports, picking the closest fit and writing the rule's structured definition. It takes a few seconds, then the rule preview appears below your message. There it is. The AI's picked lead 1 as the trigger. That's the event that fires the moment a patient coordinator marks a lead as 1. And as the action, create task. Assigned to a patient care coordinator, with the body asking them to book the surgery date. The rule preview spells out the when and the then in plain English, so you can sanity check before saving. If the rule looks right, click Confirm and Activate. Velastria saves it, and it goes live straight away. From this moment, every successful deposit payment will silently create a task for a coordinator. No further intervention needed. And we're back on the My Rules tab with the new rule sitting there, active. Velastria is already listening. The next time anyone marks a lead as 1, a task will appear in your coordinator's task list. A few things worth knowing. Each rule has a toggle on its card so you can pause it without deleting, useful if you're testing or going on holiday. The System tab shows the rules that ship with Velastria out of the box. And the Activity tab will show every time your new rule has fired, which is your audit trail when something behaves unexpectedly. That's a real CRM automation, built and saved in under a minute. Open via CRM, then Automations. Click Create your first rule. Describe what you want in plain English. The AI builds it, you confirm and activate, and it's live forever after. Set it once, never think about it again. That's the whole point.